Welcome Sagittarius to your September chakra reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Welcome back all subscribers. Anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay guys, let's get right into this and see what is going on for you this month. Okay, going straight in here. Looks like this month is crown chakra is one of the cards, and also throat chakra. Something needs to be said, right? Communication. Okay, so with the rejection card over here, this one says, am I working with or against my environment? What is the purpose of my present solitude? Do I need others' approval and supportive environment? Working alone? Arrival of a teacher. Arrival of a teacher, someone who can help develop your skills and develop just working with you, right? Working with you. So the keywords are protection, exclusion, and development. So it says inspiration. You don't have to be on the inside track. Be true to yourself and you will not be unhappy. Okay, rejection is spirit's protection. So think of it that way. Rejection is spirit's protection. Interesting. So do you think that for some reasons, the reason sometimes people reject you is because they're not meant for you? We're gonna look into that one, right? That's interesting. Spirit's protection is a good thing when people reject you, because that means that they are not good for you. So maybe this whole time we've all been looking at it wrong. I love you and I want you to love me too. Why do you keep rejecting me? And Spirit says, well, you know what? I would rather have them reject you, because otherwise they're not going to really treat you the way you need to be treated. Very interesting concept there, Sag. It's a good one to think about. Even makes me think, that's very interesting. Because if you think of the people who are rejecting you, we have to come down to the point of, were they worth it to begin with? So if we kind of go back and look at things from a different perspective, right? We go back to the past and we think about that person that you love so much that kept rejecting you. And you kind of look at them where they are today, or maybe even who they're with, right? Or how they act. Maybe it was all meant to be. Spirit was like, that's not good for you. That person is not good for your soul, is not good for your well-being. So conflict and defeat. But the problem is if we're looking at from either a past event or a present event, right? So if you're looking at either way, it's conflict and defeat. Something needs to be said, okay? Because this is communication with yourself, communication with them, okay? Having that conversation. If it's from the past, you're going to have this conversation with yourself, saying, hey, you know what? They did defeat me, and for months I've felt defeated from this person, but let's look back to this card, using that crown chakra, using that inner wisdom. Were they worth it? So now you can move past it. For a lot of you, it's a year from now, so we'll have to figure out what Spirit is talking about a year from now. Okay, so as you know, we don't get this card very often. So something a year from now must be very important if Spirit allows us to know something a year from now. As everybody who's been here knows, my readings usually don't go more than 3 or 4 months at a time. I don't go that far into the future. Spirit usually just doesn't let me go that far in the future, and that's fine. Okay, everybody does their things the way that they do things, and that's just the way my spirit guide is. Okay, so this has to be very important. So synchronicity 87. Okay, so 8 plus 7 is 15, so that's going down to 1 plus 5 is 6, so getting down into that harmony. The synchronized card is going to make you understand harmony within yourself, appreciation, self-sacrifice, and the one that I love the most is the loyalty. Not only are you going to find the loyalty within yourself once you understand the rejection and have the understanding that you were protected. Next, okay, you're also going to think, wow, having the loyalty into yourself, realizing how protected you really were. That's so deep, right? So the synchronicity card over here is telling us, number 87, this card indicates a need to have faith. So with it sitting underneath the rejection card, it's telling us have faith. And it's also sitting across from the conflict and defeat, right? So they're feeding off of each other. Okay, so it's telling you have faith in the universal order of events, even in the midst of hopelessness and uncertainty. Oh, conflict and defeat. Okay, there is no such thing as an accident or coincidence in the universe, and the perfect people and opportunities will appear miraculously when least expected. Well, hold on a second. What's going on here, Sag? Look, what does it say? Perfect people and opportunities. This was not the perfect person for you. It could be the perfect person for somebody else, but it's not for you. Now, this is very interesting because remember, I said something interesting is going to happen a year from now. Yeah, I don't know, right? So look for the synchronicities. It also says, let's see what else it says. Even when you can't logically comprehend your dreams could possibly come true, you must trust in the magical power of synchronicity to deliver what you need. Remember, it isn't your job to know how things will unfold. It is simply your job to believe and know that all is well. The hows, whens, and whos lie in the hands of the divine. But once you surrender the outcome, you are shown the next logical step. So what do they want you to surrender? The conflict and defeat. How are you going to do that with the next card sitting underneath it? The shark, lead as a powerful, peaceful warrior. Whoa, okay, so, and then what? What's messages of the Two of Pentacles? You are saying that you are aiming high, right? You're aiming high, but you also have these messages coming in that also make you go back and forth and juggle thoughts and emotions. Okay, are these messages from your own self? Is this your own self sending you these messages? Is this your mind saying, hey, you know what, look, right? And with this over here, you're trying to balance everything out. Okay, you're trying to keep the balance. You're doing a balancing act. You're definitely trying to do a balancing act within your life. And I think it's mind. I think for a lot of you, the Eight of Wands is in the mind because it's sitting next to conflict and defeat. So I think it's like your own mind sending you messages, telling you, hey, look, you're juggling what you can hold on to, trying to think of the highs and lows of this relationship or how this person is rejecting you. That could, like, for some of you, it feels like it almost drives you crazy. I feel this anxiety of, I don't know. Okay. And for others of you, I'm just going to say it that way because it's really how it feels. I was going to say, I do kind of feel for some of you that there is this renewal feeling with the Two of Pentacles and like you're trying to aim higher out of this relationship. And that could be for some of you as well. I think it's because that is like this for some of you is really past energy. And so you're trying to, get out of that conflict and defeat within your mind, and really aiming higher to get out, like I said, step out of it. But for a lot of you in the present right now, I really feel like it's your own mind sending you these juggling things. It was good over here, and then I don't understand why he did this or she did that. It was good over there, and then they pulled this crap, and I don't understand. And then they want to come back, and then they want to reject me again. It's very back and forth energy going on. Okay, but then remember, it's sitting on the year from now. Okay, so let's get our card over here and see what's going on. So you have the crown chakra and the throat chakra. Something needs to be said, like I said, either to your partner or to yourself. No matter what, it's going to be to yourself and to the divine, talking within your higher self. Third eye chakra. Okay, so it's going to be I can see. Oh my God, I can see. Oh my God. So pretty much what Spirit's saying is, look deep within yourself, wake up, figure this out, right? Wake up and see what is holding you back. Look and see how this person really is. Look and see deep within yourself, all these things. So it's really, I can see now. I'm awake. I understand. Okay. It might even be seeing those synchronicities. Things that outplay itself, right? Like, oh my gosh, now I can put all the puzzle pieces together. It's kind of like seeing one piece to the next piece to the next piece. Instead of juggling everything around in your mind, now you can actually wake up and see without having to try to just logically think of something. Your logical mind a lot of times cannot do this. You need to look deeper within. Okay, so let's get our cards. And straight to the rejection, the conflict, the shark, and the synchronicity. Ooh, Nine of Staffs, I love that one. Okay, hold on. Planting new seeds. I don't want to carry this burden anymore. I'm going to plant new seeds. Second, let's get another card on that Nine of Staffs. Okay, going from the Nine of Staffs to the defeat and on top of the shark is telling you you're going to take an end to this. Okay? Nine of Staffs, you're going to start the healing process, right? You're going to nourish yourself back to health through a healing process and understanding through I can see. Because as soon as you start really understanding what's going on and understanding that this person only, was really 100% rejecting you is because it's not meant to be. And once you start putting all those pieces and parts together, you're going to start this healing process. Okay, really starting that and really planting those seeds, the Seven of Coins, saying, look what I can do now, having the realization of what's really taking place. This will actually help you with that conflict and defeat. Just getting past that mental, right? King of Swords, Archangel Michael coming out saying, let's communicate, guys. Let's do this. Okay, let's do this communication. Let's start having that communication coming up on top of the communication card. That conflict and defeat is that communicative card. And Archangel Michael says, let's start talking. Start talking. Let's go. Start communicating with yourself, with the divine. Let's have that higher understanding. Once you are fully aware, then your logic can come in. King of Swords is a very logical thinking person. They use that communication. Okay, swords, that is. So now, once you get through the intuition and getting all through that, then the logic can start coming through and you'll say, oh my God. Oh my gosh. Right? Because then it'll all seem logical. Okay. So, clarifying on. The hope will start coming through. Now you're going to feel much more hopeful. The Ten of Swords are going to be completely gone. You're going to get through that. And you're going to know that the healing process is 100% now really starting. Because once that logical mind understands the deeper meanings of what's going on within your life, that's going to make all the swords go away. Literally. Because then you're going to have this deeper understanding of what life is really pertaining to. What is it pertaining to, you guys? What is it doing? Why was it here? Why did it end this way? It's because it wasn't meant to be. Archangel Michael was protecting you this whole time. And once you have this logical thinking of going back and playing out all the scenarios within your mind, the swords are gone. You're going to say, wow, it's gone. 6 of Coins, start giving back to yourself, not realizing all this mental stuff that's going on in your head and giving yourself all these wrong messages and making you go back and forth within your head, confused and feeling like you're trying to hold on to something, you know, and trying to understand something from a different standpoint. Okay, so 6 of Coins is giving back to yourself. It's almost like the universe is over here saying, look, now I'll give you these coins. You're getting it. You are getting it. A year from now, this is the one, right? This is the one. So now all of a sudden it feels like you're giving to yourself. The universe is giving back. And a year from now, you have a Queen of Swords, still within that logical reasoning, within that logical ideas, really putting yourself into this calm, peaceful queen. Male or female, it doesn't matter. You're very calm. You are very content, and you know where you're going. Look, her sword is down. She's not even holding her sword up because she doesn't need to at this time, right? Because she's calm. She understands. Ooh, Queen of Cups coming in with emotional stability, saying, you know what, I'm emotional. I'm emotionally content. I've got my emotions together. I got my mind together. I have my emotions together, and I am just cool cat over here, right? Cool as can be. And yeah, and knowing it and having that assurance and using not only your logical mind with the Queen, but you're also using and perceiving that intuition, the deeper pieces of your mind with the third eye. Judgment. Oh, better judgment calls coming on. You can make better judgment calls because you're using your third eye. You're using that deeper part of yourself. So not only is happy news coming your way in the near future, but also you are making wiser choices. Page of Swords, here comes a message. Okay, having the observations of understanding what's coming, understanding the good news that's coming your way, even perceiving that you have good news coming. This is definitely good news from a messenger. 6 of Swords, moving forward. Yeah, moving forward within your journey, within this understanding. Emperor. I find the Emperor. Yep. You could even be having an Emperor come towards you. Aries, Taurus cusp, or an Aries or a Taurus, taking on those energies of very mature person who's stable in their mind and within their emotions, and they know exactly what they want and they know exactly who they are, which is very good. Yeah, definitely could be an earth sign coming towards you. King of Coins, this person is prosperous. They know what they have and they understand who they are. They're very self-confident. They work hard. So let's just clarify on the a year from now. Let's see exactly what that card is coming up. Clarify on a year from now. Clarify on a year from now. Clarify on a year from now. Ooh, they're just not letting me have this. Come on, a year from now. Year from now. Come on. Focused. You're going to be more focused a a year from now, plus you have all of this going on too. You're calm, focused, you have all that too. Knight of Coins. I'm telling you, you guys have somebody coming in towards you. It's an offering. And we're talking about coins and coins and coins and coins with the Ace of Cups. Oh, and under that is the Lovers. Okay. Yep. And then at the bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups. Offering again. So, okay, so it looks like a year from now, you're going to be able to look forward to better love. Okay, I'm not going to 100% say, because it is so far away and you could change your path, but it does look like literally you have changed the perspective of how to love, not only yourself, but another person. And it looks like another person has the abilities to come towards you and you allow them to very beautifully. And you are focused on receiving your Ace of Cups through love. So in this case, because you have everything together, it would be easier for this Emperor and King of Coins to get to you, right? And to show you love. Lots of coins, all coins. So literally for some of you, it could be an earth sign. Okay. But yeah. And then of course we have swords here. So it also could be swords, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. But yeah. So I'm, like I said, paths change from now to a year, but it does look like what Spirit is 100% saying is you definitely are on the right track to self-love and allowing other people to come in, okay, to your heart space, okay. So, and it looks like it's going to be easier for him to send people to you, okay, for you to bump into people, put it that way, bump into people who are more like-minded like yourself and more happy, cheery, prosperous, and doing the things that you want to do. Okay, and let's get a Law and Attraction card for you real fast. This one is a little bit longer than most chakra readings, but that's okay. We dug deep. I think we learned some lessons. I learned a lesson too, right? So my thoughts are like powerful magnets. Aren't they though? Aren't they? So you're just going to keep law and attracting what is good for you. Man, this says it all too. Powerful magnets. When you're happy, you're going to attract people who are happy. Misery loves company. We've all heard this our whole lives. And if you haven't heard it, you're hearing it now. Misery loves company. Okay, so if they're miserable, they want you to sit around with them and be miserable. Those who are happy want somebody to go out and be adventurous and be happy with them. So you're going to be a magnet for happiness. Okay? So your thoughts are powerful, attractive magnets. Attracting one to another, thoughts attract to themselves, and you attract thoughts to you by giving your attention to them. Those who speak most of prosperity have it. Oh, look, and here it is. You're thinking about that, here comes that person. And those who speak mostly of sickness or poverty have it, right? It's the law. It's the law. It's the universal law. It can be no other way, you guys. You don't hear of a person, it's like saying I'm going to win the lottery, but I don't play the lottery. Well, good luck with that. It's not going to happen. Okay. So yes, and that's what's going to happen a year from now, is that you're going to get yourself into being this sharp and lead as a powerful, peaceful warrior, and you're going to start attracting things. And this is pretty much what it looks like you're attracting. All I have to say is booyah to that, right? Because that is exactly what it is. And that's that synchronicity as well. Seeing the synchronicities, get in there and see what is going on. Okay, and if you guys need help with meditation, I am using the life cards here to help some of you. Books. You connect your life purpose through your involvement with books. But actually what we're going to do is we're going to use these books to clear the mind, put you on to somewhere different so that way you can release energy by not thinking of stressful days. The other is bubble bath. I do not have a card for that. Those of you who are new. Okay. And bubble bath, you usually don't think much in the bubble bath. So you relax and calm yourself. Jacuzzis, stuff like that, right? Jacuzzis, spas, bubble baths. Those are great, great ways of relaxing and releasing. Swimming, also a great way. Okay, just water. Crystals, your connection to crystals and gemstones is channel for healing energy. Those will actually help release stress by taking the stress in. You release the energy into the crystal and it keeps it there, right? Yoga, your life enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. This will actually get your chakras in a row, as you can see. It will help balance these chakras, is exactly what we're trying to do here, by opening them up, keeping yourself balanced so that you can release negative energy to get your aura flowing beautifully, strongly, and vibrant. Yes, the chakras are the machine to your aura. If you've ever heard people say, your aura's kind of dim though, you know, I kind of see a green around it with a little yellow, but it's kind of dim. That's because your chakras are closed down, guys. Get them going. Get them magnetized. Okay, and oracle cards, of course, those of you who do tarot itself or any kind of oracle cards, you can actually help yourself by releasing energy to the universe. Okay? And then, of course, for a lot of you actually watching it, right? That's what we're here for. But, yeah. Okay, so those are great things for you to do, and that's stretching, exercising, yoga. I don't do yoga, but and don't do crystal work either, but those are great ways, and I know a lot of people that do that. Okay, so that was a reading for you, my friends, and until next time, peace and love, and I can't wait to hear the comments. Bye-bye, friends.